Because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
Florida Atlantic races to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Duke's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played. Environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Moore. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Let's talk for just a minute about Duke. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Hauls it in. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Blue Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they strike first. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Timely decisions, effective play management, helps him get to the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on first down. Right down the middle. Complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down,
and that's a live ball behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
and that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They recovered their own fumble, but now it's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Duke! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. On the run, it's Holmes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. Trying play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's second and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They go to the ground. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The inside handoff. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Duke. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, Dave?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Owls.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by 4 over Kennesaw State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He fires one deep down the right side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the line. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. A little screen to the running back. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long from end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And it's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll start this third quarter with a run. There he goes. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Unloads it downfield. Pick off! What a play by this defense. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. On the ground, it's Holmes. And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Owls want to move quickly. Off the RPO, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
And the Blue Devils are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The mix of play calls on this drive. 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance when you think it's a run.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Duke! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs.
Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finds a tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Here's a heat. Got a man. It's Holmes. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a third down play. Look downfield again. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. It's caught. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Oh, better look out! And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quarterback keeps it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout. there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Blue Devils are on the move. They'll try the run. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Fit it in the window for the score.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting this season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stockton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Stockton. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
They get him a rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got an open man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Moore. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Holmes. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Owls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun to give to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Under fire. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He's looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team,